we have created this swipe animation that's kind of realistic for a presentation or an animation or a slide for people that you want to impress at home. It's up to you, but it looks like this as a slide.
Don't stop your dreams. Oh, African pride. A strong woman with a very pure soul. With songs and dances we will celebrate. Your love, this fire cannot be extinguished. Feet dancing in the green side.
And for an animation we've created for Zoe's Corner, it looks something like this.
Through the crowd, swipe, swipe, what's next to see? Listen to the clue, guess with me. Tap the screen, the animals call. Let's visit the zoo and learn them all.
Let's jump in on Canva and create this awesome slide animation. Open up your Canva and then find a YouTube video landscape or a video landscape canvas, and then decide what kind of background that you want to have when you are doing the presentation swipe or the video swipe. It could be for any project. Find a background and replace your background so that you have that. So find whatever you want to use it for. And then now we're going to look for an iPad. You can use a laptop, you can use a phone. You just want to have the effect when you are swiping or you're making the person swipe. Next, you're going to create the background of your iPad. You can also use an iPad that is a frame if you want. That's also something that you could use. So I'm going to press R for rectangle so that I can create a background of my iPad. And I'm going to make this white, and I'm going to just make the corners rounded so that it fits the iPad. I'm just going to group the two so that it's one image. Next, I'm going to look for images. So it depends what it is that you want to present. Maybe you can have an animal show or farming. Use your images for your holiday trip. And then you're going to have your image fit the iPad. You're going to make the corners rounded. And then you're going to add an animation effect for this one. You're going to select the image and click on animation and scroll down to wipe. And you want it to wipe the first direction, this direction. And then reduce your speed so that it's like 3/4 from the beginning. And then just make sure your setting is on enter, because you just want this animation when the image enters. You can duplicate the page, add a second image, and animate the same way. On enter for both. I don't know how long your presentation or your ad that you're creating or whatever you are creating this for. So you just do absolutely the same. And now for our last image where we want to switch off the iPad. You're going to delete the image. Then you can look for a tablet background with apps, something like that. And then you're going to crop it out. And then you're going to fit it to your iPad. And then our last page where it pops up and we tap to say that we're done watching, we want this to be a video. So I'm going to select the image and I'm going to animate it, and I'm going to scroll down and animate it as a blur. And I want it just on enter, that it, when we tap on it, it blurs in. And our slide is finished. Now your scene has been set up. After looking at my slides, I know I've missed an intro. So we're going to duplicate the first slide. With our first slide, we're going to add a nice video to introduce the African bride. I'm just going to use one of the videos that I created with AI that is just gorgeous, and just slide it in there to introduce our slide. So you can create whatever you want. This is just something that I thought, okay, this would introduce the wedding images. I'm just going to borrow text from my other video, just add it on here. Just before you download, you'll just adjust your slides, make them like 4 seconds long or 4 point something seconds long. So the last thing you're going to be creating would be the hands that swipe. You're going to add an extra page and go back to your elements and look for swipe. So we're looking for a video that swipes, this particular video that swipes to the different direction. So just flip the video horizontally so that it swipes to the direction that we've created our slides. And then we're going to remove the background on the video so that the pink is gone. But we need the background to be green screen. So we're going to go to our background color and we change the color to the green screen. And then we replace the background so that when it plays, it's green screen and it's swiping that side. And then on our last page, we're going to look for tap hand or tap. Again, here we're looking for, okay, I guess we need to say tap hand because then we get taps. We're looking for this video where the person is tapping. So we're going to add that there, replace the background, and then we can also reduce this. We just need where the person is tapping. Just like that. Now we're going to download all of the videos in a zipped folder, and then I can separate them when I'm editing them on CapCut. And click on done, and I want them to be downloaded as separate pages. So we're going to go to our download and extract the files, and with the Windows you're going to extract all. And then you extract the files so that you have separate files that are extracted and you have a folder separately. And then I'm going to open a CapCut or any video editing software that you use. Then you're going to create a project and we're going to import the files. Okay, now the fun begins. You're going to add your first image or the intro. And then we want, after the intro, we want the bride. Great stuff. I'm very happy with that. Now you're going to look for that swipe hand. You're going to click and hold it and drag it to your timeline just above the images, and then you're going to select the hand so that when it comes up it taps on the image and then it swipes. So it's still green. We're going to select it, then we're going to click on remove BG, then we're going to tick Chrome key, and then you click on the color picker. Sometimes it wants you to click twice in order for it to take off the green, but there's still a little bit of green around that. You just increase the intensity so that the green is gone. It doesn't do this with the pink of the video, which is why I swapped to the green, and then we can play and see how it looks like. And then it swipes like that. So you're going to copy the video above all of your slides, so that every time it plays through, so we need to adjust it. And that's your swipe. You must let me know in the comments if this is fun and exciting. I'm trying to figure out how to cover the white, and I just wanted to share this with you for now, but I'm going to do it and I'm going to share it with you. But I think it's so cool. And now we want to add music, right? I love music. So this African Bride song, we're going to add that on there and adjust it. Let's play and see.
Don't stop your dreams. Oh, African bride, a strong woman with a very pure soul. With songs and dances we will celebrate. Your love, this fire cannot dreams. Oh, African bride, a strong woman with a very strong woman with a very pure soul. Strong woman with a very pure soul. Very pure soul.
Feel free to adjust the speed of your slide the way that you see fit, so that it fits into whatever you're creating. And then it creates beautiful, beautiful videos. For your last scene, you want to tap out and say that you're done with the slides. You're going to go find this, the end page of a video, the one with the iPad background or the tablet background. Okay, now that we've added the tablet background, we're going to go find our tap hand and we add it on here. And then we select it so that we can take off the green screen. We're going to remove BG. We're going to go again to Chrome, select it twice so that when you tap, it is gone.
Your love, this fire cannot be
And done. We just want it once.
Your love, this fire cannot be extinct.
We would be amiss if we don't use the audio that's there on CapCut. You're going to go to your audio and you will search for swipe sounds. You could use that. You could search for tap as well for when the lady's tapping. But I loved this swipe. So you can decide which one you want to use. Just the one that you decide to add on. Adjust your timing so that it's exactly where you want it to be. Know for a fact you would like to see how the project ended up looking like. So let's go full screen and play it.
Don't stop your dreams. Oh, African bride, a strong woman with a very pure soul. With songs and dances we celebrate. Your love, this fire cannot be extinguished. Feet dancing in the green sand, faces us.
Looking great, right? What you can go watch now is this African song on the ZE Soul channel. Go check that out. And if you want to look and see how it turned out as an animation on Zoe's channel, go grab that and watch it from there. Thank you so much for joining me today and staying through all this long video. I hope your projects are a success. Hopefully, let me know in the comments below. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.